Hey, it's me, GV. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's play the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim Special Edition on Legendary difficulty, which might go on a little bit longer than we originally intended. God, we're up to episode 165. What in the actual hell? That's insane. You know, it's crazy. It's been a while since we played this, so it really does seem like a very it's crazy that it's been that many episodes. It honestly is crazy. Where we last left, I know I say this all the time, but this one for real, it has been a long time since I played this. This word wall is glitched, right? Like it's making this, wait, what? Oh, it's a thing, but it just still gives me the, yeah, that's right. Let's make a save here. We can attempt to try to kill that dragon. I think it gave me a ton of difficulty last time, if I remember right. Probably want to lead with marked for death if we have any chance here. We'll give it a shot, but it's not going to be worth it. I mean, for one dragon soul. Why can I not jump? Wouldn't let me jump for the longest time there. I mean, does it even matter? It doesn't really. If I can get up here though and get him with a mark for death and try to hide, I'll do it. If I can jump, it's kind of not really letting me while in sneak. It's a very specific spot. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, we can give this a go here. I am out of practice though. I haven't recorded Skyrim in a long time, so yeah, this probably isn't going to go that well. Either way, marked for death. That definitely hit him. Let's go ahead and summon ya boy. Okay, that worked. Now, we want Berserker Rage if it looks like he's going to attack. I think the problem here is I don't have any... Yeah, if he goes over there, that's fine, actually. I just can't have him targeting me specifically as he sits on that... marked for death while that slowly whittles him down. Just have to kind of be very careful if he targets me that I apply some Berserker Rage. And we definitely want... Yeah, I think what we want to do is try to push our luck and get a second mark for death on him. Yeah, people are going to be dealing damage to him, including the Draugr. Okay, let's try to do that. I'm holding RB. Oh, I switched to Berserker Rage, I suppose, like a fool and didn't realize it. Duh. Okay, marked for death again. That was, yeah, we heard the sound cue there. That's 2 marked for death. Now, if we go to magic and conjuration and bound bow, let's try to dual wield that. Beautiful. Then, let's go to potions, and we're going to go ahead and grab anything that's going to help us out here. Conjuration spell, sure. I don't know if that's retroactive, meaning like since we already summoned Arniel. I don't even know if Arniel works that way, but either way, we'll do it anyways. Extra Magicka, sure. Lasting Potency. Nobody make a joke about that, please and thank you. Magicka regenerates, Carrying capacity, Chanters, no. Frostbite Venom, let's go ahead and do that. Why not? Destruction, damage, health. Let's see. Enduring invisibility. Might be good if we find ourselves in a pickle here. Ultimate healing, water walking, berserker, strength, and weak linger. Okay, that's pretty much everything that we got. Now, we are going to chill and sneak. Where the heck is this dragon at? There he is. All right, let's light him up while watching for any attacks. Yeah, that's some decent damage there. Try to get one last little bop. Oh, we didn't get the bop. That's okay. Let's get out of sneak. I don't think we're going to be able to sneak. Oh, boy. Okay, that's a little intimidating. Okay, with every passing second, we deal more and more damage. Now we're going to grab Dragon Rend. Bam! Dragon Priest. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's get that dragon dead. There we go. I was wondering what was in that. Okay, we're going to need to go ahead and mark for death him as well. Who summoned that? Oh. Okay. I'm trying not to use the potion of enduring invisibility, but we might just have to. Oh, this is scary. We got to go for the Dragon Priest themselves. Did we even absorb that Dragon Soul? Tell me that wasn't for nothing. I don't freaking know, man. Arniel is killing it, though. I'll tell you that much. Good job, Arniel. Harkening back to Flame and Shadow. Oh! Boy. All right. Ultimate healing, and then we're going to have to go for the Enduring Invisibility. Okay. And did that? Yeah, we're still invisible. Good. I'm going to have to hit him up with another Mark for Death, and then just play it extremely safe, basically. Yeah, he might be able to still see me. No. Okay, time to use the Pillar to our advantage. Every single second evens the odds here. Oh, my God. Okay. So once again, I'm not really well-versed in Skyrim at the moment. It's been a while, so I'm not feeling too, like, you know, I don't feel like my reaction speeds are good or anything like that. What are we gonna do here? Damage, man. Yeah, let's apply this poison, and then I'm gonna have to use healing here. By the way, did that poison just go on that arrow that I just shot? Oh, that's so lame. Okay, okay, so we're gonna have to use healing here. And I'm gonna be going slow, because again, all of this is like feeling very awkward for me at the moment. Close wounds. Yes, sir. Do that. Beautiful. I do have Bound Bow favorited, so I can just go like that. Cast it again. Okay, we don't have any stealth perks, so this is just really on a wire's edge here. On a razor's edge, I should say. Just really can't miss any of these shots and sort of have to bait out his attacks. Okay. I think Arniel might be done, so let's grab him again. Arniel is over freaking powered, man, by the way. Let's do that. God, this guy is powerful as heck, dude. Bound bow again. Bound bow again. There you go. We have a shout. What should we use here? Dragon aspect. I mean, what should we use? We have Boar's Boon still, too. Something to keep in mind. Unrelenting Force isn't going to do much. What did we get? We got an effect recently. Bend Will. Let's just try to go for it. Our damage should be quite high at the moment. God, we hit him with 2 marks for death and he's still this freaking strong. Are you kidding me? I'm not going to save since we're this far in without saving. And he's just dodging the last split second before I fire a bow, too. Not intentionally. Oh, my God. And the thing that keeps throwing me off is having an arrow charged. Okay. Good. Let's grab Bound Bow once again. Let's use a Magicka Potion. Tell me I have a Restore Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Dude, he's so close to dying. Don't do this to me. Can I? Oh my God, are you serious? I thought I had one more Magicka Potion, did I not? Something that increased this one. Yeah, there we go. We're going to drink that. Okay, that's going to increase my Magicka regeneration rate. We're going to go into Sneak. So let me cast this. Thank you. All right. Just got to spot him and then kill him. There he is right there. No, that's Arniel. Where the hell is this guy? God, one of the harder fights in the series for sure. One more hit. Oh, my Lord. Okay. I don't even know what we got from that. It did not seem like much. You bet your butt we're taking all of the spoils of war here. Thank you. And we're going to loot this Dragon Priest as well. Thank you. Holy God. I remember the last episode, even though it was a long time ago that I recorded it. Now I am what? That is so bizarre. You said it, man. Now, unfortunately, this quest marker is still here, even though we killed the dragon, killed the dragon priest, and grabbed the word wall. So I don't like that. But there doesn't seem to be too much I can do about it. Can I wait? Thank the Lord. Okay, what the heck were we even doing? After I defeated Aldebaran at the top of the third, the world, he fled from me. Talk to the Jarl of Whiterun. Right. This might be a good time to pause the major quest, though. This might be a good time to pause the main quest, is what I'm trying to say. Dark Brotherhood Forever, touching the sky. Locate Oriel's bow. Wait. Right. Huh. That might be the best thing to do at the moment. Impatience of a Saint, find all the pages in Jib's Opus. Oh, Jib's Opus, right. Saints and Seducers, Saints and Seducers. Still got to get those last 3 stones of Berenzia. Saints and Seducers, Saints and Seducers. Saints and Seducers, I believe. Find the Word of Power. Yeah, that happened. Okay. Well, I think what we do then is do this. The vision provided by the Elder Scrolls seems to indicate that Auriel's bow may be located in a place known as Darkfall Cave. I should proceed there as soon as I'm prepared if I wish to recover the bow and stop Harkon from completing the tyranny of the sun. Locate Auriel's bow. And actually, before we do that, let's go drop our dragon bones off at Riverwood. Since, we don't really need to, do we? It's not going to weigh us down too much. I just wanted to have a fresh inventory before doing this. Your vampire blood boils in the sunlight. It sure does, let me tell you what. Okay, let's go to Darkfall Cave. So yeah, we're going to have to put a big emphasis on finishing off the vampire tree. One for the... No, Saran. No, you can't come with me.
What now?
What do you know about Auriel's bow?
Not much. If you read any history, it shows up from time to time, but it's a hard thing to track. As far as I know, though, it's never been held by a vampire. That would be a new one.
What does it have to do with the sun?
Auriel is one of the elven gods. He's with the rest of them in Aetherius. The way I've heard it, the sun represents the connection from our world to theirs. Supposedly, the bow draws its energy from the sun itself, which is why it shows up in that prophecy.
What exactly does it do?
That part I don't know. Once we have it, hopefully it'll be obvious.
I don't want you to come with me, though. That's the thing. I mean, you're free to tag along, but at your own pace. Because here's the thing. If you're considered my follower, you kind of ruin... Are you actually following along with me?
Oh, what is it?
I think we should part ways.
I disagree.
Crap!
You can't get rid of me that easily.
Are you kidding me?
And go where? You can't just leave me alone whenever you feel like it. I'm coming with you, like it or not.
But you ruin the vampire lord thing. I wonder if we say wait here, she still I would think it would still do the same thing because she is still considered my follower, just, you know, like sitting in a certain spot. Okay, fair enough. Well, gosh. All right, what do we do? Where are we at? We're trying to get magic going, but boy, is it tough. We need to get destruction up there to 60, and that's tough. Restoration. Yeah, we're trying to get the vampire lord. We're at a very tricky spot here. Conjuration, right? That's what we're trying to get going so that we can get other stuff going, I do believe. Do we have any Soul Stealer bound weapons cast? Soul Trap, right. Double duration for Conjured Atronax. That would be neat. Because Arniel's not really doing anything, is it? Conjured Atronax, you say? Huh. Okay. We definitely need more conjurations. So, let's go to conjuration. Make sure that we have... Let's see. Conjure Boneman. Yeah. We'll put that in the left hand. We'll put Bound Bow in the right hand. We'll just constantly summon them, I suppose. Let's also save the game because this is a tricky place to jump back in, to say the least. It's going to be challenging to get those magic skills up and to also keep things progressing. So here's Darkfall Cave. And I don't remember a thing about it. Also, this game seems extremely dark. I know it's called Darkfall Cave, but something about the light in this particular area seems real dark. Which doesn't make sense, because I would not have changed the settings at all, unless they made this area literally darker than other caves on purpose, which I don't think is the case. Yeah, I have no memory of this at all. Okay, let's go for it. So Conjure Boneman in the right hand. And that way we're getting double conjuration. Now, luckily, Serana is doing a good job of dealing damage regardless. There is a web here. Yeah, this game is extremely dark. Display brightness. Yeah, that needs to be buffed up a little bit there. Nothing should have changed, like I said. Let's go to magic conjuration. Do we have? We have a bound battle axe and a bound sword. What else do we have? Okay, let's also grab bound sword here and do that. We'll just use conjuration for pretty much everything because we're going to have to break through this web here. We can also use spells, of course. Okay, now where does this web go? There's just a desiccated corpse back here with 9 gold. Wowie zowie. All right, so let's go back to Bound Bow on the right hand. We'll just work with this until Conjuration gets up to 60. We're very, 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 very close to that. And in the meantime, we'll just go slow. Make sure we don't die. Okay, that is a massive drop. Yeah, why am I not remembering? Just feel like that's every single playthrough. I do indeed hear something. It's all that massive rushing water below, which I guess we have to go down to, huh? I'm not really seeing another way to progress. But I also feel like that's exceedingly dangerous. Let's save the game and give it a shot. Whee! I was wondering if that bridge was in fact supposed to break, and it sounds like it is. Oh my god, that is horrifying. Oh god, if there's one place I do not want to be. Oh, that is all. If there's one place I do not want to be, it is in water with spiders. That is absolutely not a thing I would like. Okay, so maybe I don't go for Bound Bow here. Reason I went for Bound Bow is because Bound Bow gets a bunch of bonuses for being like a lightweight bow, or a bow that weighs nothing. But I kind of would just like to run up there and attack things. So let's go to Conjuration. Let's keep Bound Bow favorited for dragons, but then Bound. Let's bind. Let's favorite Bound Sword as well, and then cast that. Just keep casting Conjure Boneman as well. Okay, let's see how much damage we do. We deal a tiny little chunk, but spiders are very, very easy to take down as well. So it's not that big of a deal. Okay, and in this game, you have to summon things when you're actually in combat.
Who's there?
I don't know who's there. More spiders! Oh. Ow! Okay, we got poison, but that doesn't really do too much. Plus, we might have that poison resistance I don't really remember at the moment, to be honest. Man, I really wish Conjuration was free. All right, we're just going to keep conjuring. Oh, my God. Talk about stuck between a rock and a hard place. All right, yeah, let's just keep conjuring. Oh, we really need a better conjure spell for this. Yes, there we go. Okay, 58 out of 60. That's the reason I want to raise it to 60, so that we might be able to go back to the College of Winterhold and get a better conjuration spell. I just need to be able to conjure any sort of Atronach, and then we're good. Then it can actually deal some damage, because I feel like the Conjure Boneman does nothing. I feel like his damage is entirely weak. And then we can focus on attacking. We can focus on, instead of just rapidly spamming Conjure Boneman, we can focus on keeping one Atronach alive while we deal some DPS with some other weapons. Because, like, yeah, where is he? Where is our Boneman? I don't even know where where is he right now? Is he in the wall? Oh, you're in the, great. That's awesome, dude. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Okay, what do we have here? There's a chest. No, not the skeleton. There's a chest. Yes, I know the skeleton's empty, but he's on top of a chest. There we are. Flawless ruby, some gold, gold ingot, greater soul gem, and a jade and emerald circle. Take all of it. Okay, you need a, all right, let's see how much damage he does. See the giant frostbite spider's health. Yeah, Serana's really carrying it. Conjure Boneman's not really doing much at all, which I feel like we already came to the conclusion of, but I'm remembering all of this stuff after being out of the Skyrim game for a while. Okay, we'll just keep summoning Vitamin D or whatever the hell we called him. VD? Yeah, that's what we'll call him moving forward. We'll just keep summoning VD over and over and over again until we get that 60 conjuration, I suppose. What do we even... We have the stuff that we need, right? In terms of... We have the... Yeah, Lover's Inside... No. We have down here. Lover's Stone, all skills improve 50% faster. Good. We have the Mage Stone, Mage skills improve... Yeah, alright, so that's good. Just feels like it's so brutally slow.
These people were... Why would anyone want to set up camp here?
It beats me. Darkfall Cave note. Sister, I know that you'll come find me, but it will be too late. If you find this letter, get out of this forsaken cave as soon as possible. We were fools to think we could live so close to such creatures and live peacefully. I should have headed back to camp with you after we placed the torches down here. I thought these trolls would be different, that they would somehow understand that we didn't want to hurt them. I'm now cornered, and it's only a matter of time before one of these trolls decides to finish me off. I hope it's a quick death. Farewell, my sister. I mean, have some fight on you, dude. I guess he said finish off. Well, did you not? I read that aloud. Did you not read the note? Did you not hear me read that aloud? I wonder, I mean, like, it said finish him off, so, but I would at least try to, like, run past, you know, try to psych out a troll and then run past him in the cave and just, like, run to the edge of the cave, you know? If I had any fight left in me whatsoever. Potion to cure disease, ultimate magicka, that's the type of stuff that we need. Some troll fat, yum, 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 and a cure poison, which is entirely useless. Okay, that goes way up there. Our quest marker goes way over here. We got a coin purse and a satchel. Some good stuff. Thank you. Some spider eggs, an elixir of resist fire, a draft to resist fire. Where does that go? Okay, can you ward me, by the way, if you have some, like, creepy crawlies following us? I'd appreciate that, because I don't know exactly, you know, what you're raising and what you're not. Where does this go? I remember the sort of, the fork in the road there. I do remember that in this cave. I remember that being a part of this. Kind of feel like this is just leading us back. Okay, that's interesting. Is it just like a secret? Oh, that's where the desiccated corpse was. I see. Okay, so that's just a little wheel shortcut. Gotcha. So yeah, unlike Oblivion, where we constantly summon Scampy, it does not work in Skyrim. You have to summon the Boneman during combat, and that's part of the reason why things have appeared to be so slow in terms of conjuration progression. Okay, now I'm confused. All right, looks like we definitely have to go this way. See that tripwire? Are you? No, you will not. Oh, that's just flat out not fair. Okay, let's do that. Let's grab Conjure Boneman and Bound Sword. Yeah, there's no reason to do a double. We're going to basically just waste our whole entire mana bar every time we're in combat so that we get the maximum amount of conjuration. And I also don't know how much it is, like, based on, you know, if you summon a dude rather than a weapon, like, does that increase your conjuration more? I don't know. But I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to just use our whole magic bar to summon VD. And then just hide, I guess? Because, yeah, I got nothing else. It's not a very interesting way to fight. Okay. This massive cave looks very suspicious to me. Also, it's weird. It seems like that bridge was supposed to break, but since we snuck over it, it didn't. So I'm not sure if that's intentional or not. Oh, there are okay, there's a lot of trolls in here. All right, well, get to them, BD. There you go. All right, so once again... Oh, no, I did the wrong thing. Like, see, this should not be the way that you increase conjuration. This feels very silly. But yet is the only way, as far as I can tell, outside of obviously just grinding out Soul Trap on dead bodies, to be able to increase it at any decent rate. And keep in mind, again, we have that bonus, you know, experience too, which is, it's just got slow. Come on, give me 59. Oh my god. No, no, no. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we can make ourselves useful with Mark for Death. As long as we don't hit any allies. Okay, back away, back away. I'll do the Oblivion thing. No, 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 no. I feel like this troll is really gonna wallop me. Skyrim on maximum difficulty is definitely easier than Oblivion, but still, I feel like trolls are a particular challenge. God, BD, you are so freaking useless, man. It's not even funny. Okay, there's some stuff going on over there. All right, BD's on him. Where is Serana? Serana's over here. Let's go ahead and stack our deeps. Okay, yeah, I was just about to check. Tell me that's increasing conjuration on some level. Thank God. Okay, you got this, Serana. Just keep going. You don't seem to be dealing any... Unless it's probably that guy's health bar over there. No, 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 no. Ow! Okay, he doesn't deal that much damage. Do we have Mark for Death? We do. Let's hit him with another one. Excuse me, sir. Listen. We can talk about this. I have no damage on this, sir, listen, I know. Yeah, I get it. You're angry. I have no damage on this. If you'll let me conjure my bone friend. You two can talk about it. You two can figure something out. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the Great Equalizer. Woo! There we go. Oh, boy. The Great Equalizer. This guy is not marked for death, so let's summon Bones again. That was his name. Bones, wasn't it? Or VD, or whatever the heck his name is. Get him, VD! Alright, let's use this for valuable conjuration time. Woo! That's effing teamwork! Serrano, what's your favorite position? That's cool with me. It's not my favorite, but I'll do it for you. What's your favorite dish? I'm not gonna cook it, but I'll order it from Zanzibar, and then and that's where I have to stop, because we're on YouTube. Okay, yeah, there's definitely some stuff happening around the corner here, which we'll, again, save. I know we've been copiously saving, but that's because I really do not want to waste time, get this far, and then just die, because it's, you know, I'm out of the Skyrim game, like I said. Got to get back into the swing of things. Hello there! Are you friend or foe?
Come forward. You have nothing to fear here.
Ah, perfect. That's what I was just asking. Speak to Gelabor.
I am Knight Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the Great Chantry of Auriel.
This cave is a temple to Auriel?
Auriel, Alkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the Snow Elves.
Snow elves? You're a Falmer?
I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the Betrayed.
I imagine you know why we're here.
Of course. You're here for Auriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance.
You don't even know who I am, though.
How did you know?
For the thousands of years I've served as the Chantry's sentinel, there hasn't been a single visitor here for any other reason. They request Auriel's bow, and I request their assistance. It's been repeated so many times, I can't imagine it any other way.
Okay, fair enough.
What type of assistance do you need?
I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother.
Kill your brother. Why?
The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the Betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Auriel would allow this to happen.
What exactly did the Betrayed do?
They swept into the Chantry without warning, and began killing everyone without pause.
Didn't you fight back?
The Chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the Betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone, and stormed the inner sanctum, where I believe they corrupted Vertha.
You don't even know if he's alive.
He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting.
Have you tried getting into the inner sanctum?
Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a Knight Paladin of Auriel, and an assault on the Betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death.
Way shrine.
Yes, let me show you. This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the Chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Auriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin at the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the Chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? It makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temples so we can kill your brother and claim Ariel's bow.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the Initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment.
How many more way shrines are there?
There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the Chantry.
These caves must be massive.
Caves? Oh no. The Chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the Initiate's Ewer.
So I need to fill this at each way shrine.
Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened.
I'll be off then.
This may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey.
Survive Darkfall Passage, which was not too difficult. I was the main person, you know, impeding my efficiency. Activate Shrine of Oriel. All diseases cured, other blessings removed, Blessing of Oriel added. So one thing I completely forgot about, if I knew at all, was that you can actually get an Oriel blessing, which is what, in fact... Again, not a fan of this, because it could be a little hard to figure it out, but there it is. You are 10% more effective with missile weapons? Weird. Yeah, I don't feel like I've ever interacted with that then, because I don't remember that being an effect whatsoever. Okay, we've got a little camp here. I want to check it out before we end this episode. There's also a thing leading that away, which is interesting, because I believe we're using this to go to our next location. So we'll have to check that out as well. It's probably just a shortcut right over here. So I do want to get all that rich lore, but we'll dive into it in the next episode. This section of the Dawn Guard DLC is always something that makes me like this DLC better than the rest of it. Because the rest of it's kind of like... Wait, hold on. Oh, I thought that was the Ewer, and I was like, wait. Wow, we kicked a perfect field goal there. Yeah, this part I enjoy quite a bit. The rest of Dawn Guard is kind of a bit meh, in my opinion, but this was the part that I always forget about, that I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, this whole part, which is quite interesting. So, I hope you enjoy what's to come, because I certainly do. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to like and comment on the video to help me out if you would be so inclined. And thank you to the patrons that support what I do over on Patreon. I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye! Hey, it's me, GV. Thanks so much for watching this video, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to watch more of me, I'm live on Twitch pretty much every day. Link in the description. If you want to support what I do, Patreon is the best way. Link is in the description. And either way, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.